So this is why it's very important, all right? Very important. Now listen real quick. Okay, what do you guys hear? So what do we hear? The pulse of the earth, right? Okay, you hear how the rattlesnake stopped? So the rattlesnake stopped, that means something's close, correct? You see how you just stopped rattling? Okay? So this goes right into what I'm going to talk about today, frequency. Okay, so now we've just heard Mother Nature's pulse and frequency, okay? When you're playing music at a 432 hertz scale, okay, it produces the 8 scale, which is Mother Nature frequency, what we just heard right now. Okay, so I'm going to talk about some things right now. Now, have you ever been in a room with some people who are like full of hate, discontention, negative vibes, and all this? You walk into the room and you could just feel it, and you could be like, ugh, the energy right there could just cut through. You could cut a knife through this negative energy. We've all been there, and you be around those type of people. Well, it's because their hate and frequency are so strong, they produce an electromagnetic field when you walk into it. Okay, so that's a frequency right there. Okay, it's a bad frequency that through over time that will make you sick. Okay, now where we're at right now, listen again. See, when you begin to listen, this is Earth's frequency, right? So it's resonated at a 432 hertz scale, all right? But the pulse is 8 hertz, the Earth frequency, which is a healing pulse too for people. Now, have we all ever been on the radio or driving, turn on the radio, your favorite song come on, and the radio gets staticky, but you still want to listen to the song, you're still listening to the song, you keep going, listening to the song, right? Keep listening to the song, right? And then all of a sudden, right, you get so frustrated because of the static, right? You probably just turn off the radio, hit the screen, because it's the static energy, right? It's the wrong frequency, right? If you were to continue listening to that static energy for, let's say, a set amount of time, that static energy is going to make you sick, okay? Everybody knows this. Everybody knows that music is energy, all right? Music is healing, okay? The pulse of the earth is healing. It's all about frequencies can be used to either make a person sick. Frequencies can be used to make a person have anxieties. Frequencies can be used to make a person love a person. Frequencies could be used to make a person hate a person. Frequencies can be manipulated. Okay, is everybody with me right now? Standardization of the A440 hertz scale came along. I want everybody to record this right now. Okay, the standardization of the war scale musical frequency came along in 1939. It's an A44 scale, which is a war scale, which is meant to dull 95% of your heart, brain, and mental compassion and capacity. This was put into place in 1939 by the likes of Joseph Goebbels, the Roman Catholic Church, John D. Rockefeller, okay, and people more before the advent of World War II, okay? Because what was going to do, the scale, the music frequencies was too high back in the days because of the classical music. It was raising higher beams. So people who knew about frequencies, people in other generations were able to use their mind to do great things because there was less distraction books. The frequency was right. So there was less electromagnetic field and blockers in the world. Okay, so these people knew this at that time, so they changed the frequency to a war scale frequency that we've been on ever since. Now I'm just going to do a study. This is not a knock on nobody's musical preferences or nothing, because I like them all. Okay. Now, if we were to sit in the room and what happens if we listen to some classical music, what's going to happen? You're going to relax. It's played at a 432 scale. What's going to happen to you? You're going to be relaxed. Your brain's going to be jumping. You're going to mental, your colors are going to open up, the clarity in you. You're going to start to feel better. Now, if I play some heavy metal in the room, right, blaring, what's going to happen? The energy, the frequency is going to change, right? A different pulse. If I play certain types of rap music, what's going to happen? The energy, the pulse, and the frequency is going to change within the human being, okay? If I play reggae, boom, 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 boom. Most of their music is what? Sync that 432 scale, boom, boom, and the heartbeat, boom, 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 boom. You see what I'm saying? Their music goes along with the natural rhythmic energy of the world, the pulse of Mother Nature, okay? So this is why it's always very important to understand of you, because any type of frequency can make you sick, all right? People around you went with the wrong frequency, you were around them too long, what's going to happen? You're going to come out of there with such a mental headache and a mental anguish. You're going to be like, oh my God, what was I doing? You know what I mean? Am I lying? And then you're not going to be able to figure out why you're like this. Well, it's because of that negative electromagnetic energy. Why? Because we are all antennas. The human is an antenna, okay? Whether you choose to like it or not, we are an antenna, okay? We soak up this electricity, these magnetic rays, these pulses, these energies, okay? So this is why it's very, very important, okay? Danny Dake said they weaponize frequency. Okay, I want everybody on their other computer, I was getting ready to come to this. They look up ADS. The American military admits to this. Go look up ADS. Type in weapons systems ADS. Pulse beams and stuff like that, what's going on. They actively have weapons that they do conduct and they use. They will use them on civilians, but you won't know this, right? Why wouldn't you know it? Because we've already been living in the wrong scale since we've been here. So you don't even know you've been living with static energy your whole time, because everything that's based upon the original music scale is static. Everything you watch on TV, is static, man. You got to know what the frequency is. It's static. Now, once again, let's listen. Now we hear the rattlesnake, right? Now, if I'm to take some steps over there, he's going to stop. He's going to get alert. The frequency of the whole little area is going to change real fast. You see what I'm saying? This is why it's very, very important to know what frequency is, what scale you are listening to your music, your people, everything on. It's very, very, very important, you know?